Good morning and welcome back to Farmers Dynasty. I have had a terrible morning before I started to record. I went into Steam and was going to start up the game, and my game was uninstalled. And I was pretty terrified, I have to admit, that my save files were gone. I have no clue to why it had uninstalled itself. I haven't been fiddling around with anything, and it was pretty nerve-wracking, I can tell you that. But everything seems to be okay. My save files were there, and everything looks okay getting into the game. So I hope nothing else will go wrong. It's the second time I started recording and start up the game because my steering wheel wouldn't want to work, so I had to go and load the game again after reinstalling my steering wheel. It happens now and then, so that is not as rare as it might sound. My steering wheel, yes. My steering wheel is Hammer racing wheel, and it's meant for PS3 and PC. So sometimes my computer doesn't like it very much. 18%, good. And we will have a look here on the farm statistics. We have 10 fields, 6 of them are growing, 1 with maize, 5 with barley, and we have 1 that is fallow. And that one is the one we bought last behind Oliver's farm. And you seem to be a bit wet, so let's have the door open for today and see what happens. And we should check the map. See what we got at transport, and transport. And I am not in the mood for transport. This should work now, and it does. So let's get up to our last field that is fallow and start working it. And I haven't taken back the harvester, and I actually went and picked up the corn header, so it's ready whenever we want to use it. Now, as I had to reinstall the game, I am not totally sure and convinced that I got the settings totally right. So this part will be a little bit of a trial and see if actually, what I'm thinking most of um, is if the in-game sound settings are as they should be. So please tell me if the tractor is too loud or something like that, or the voices are... I tried to get him as I had him before. I am destroying crops. Might be so that I was a little bit left somewhere. And I am sliding a bit. Now this is the first time since 20... when did I start my Steam? 2015? 13 maybe? Well, it's... anyways, it's the first time ever that this has happened to me, that a game has uninstalled itself. And I'm not happy about it. I have to go a little bit further out here. Like so. And I think we had a little bit of that problem up here too. Yes, we did. So we get you off there. And I don't know what way would be the better one to go on this field. More important one is can I find a line? I don't know. We just go. I always try to find a line to follow to get it as straight as possible, but right now I can't find anything, and this is not straight at all. Well, it might be, but in I was trying to follow a line. I don't think I I did a very good job on that, but things are as they are. Can always laugh at me and my tries. So it's somewhat on a diagonal. It doesn't matter. It will look a bit different. That's all. And maybe it will be fine for the soil to be being turned in another direction for once. And the sun is making everything shiny, and I have a bit of a problem seeing here where I have run before. So while you admire my quarter of a diagonal, I will speed this up and I see you on the flip side. Done and done. We made it. It's almost 1 o'clock p.m. So 100% plowed. So now we got that done, and see what else we can do. We will start cultivating. I don't know if I mentioned to you earlier that I had a lot of game crashes and things like that. And that is now sorted out. It wasn't any of my games causing it. It was a RAM card. I had gotten an extra 8 megabyte, no gigabyte RAM. And that card and the motherboard was not very fond of each other. Wrong one. No, that one. So, The games kept crashing. Until I finally understood what it was. It took a while, I have to say, but then after a while there came up the message that it was a memory problem, and that was the only thing I could think of. So I took out the card and the problem disappeared. Can it be more obvious? Hello, I'm not going to be in cab. Now, we did open the door before to the greenhouse, so let's see what has happened with the humidity. Yes, it's very dry now. And yet we only had it open for half a day. So let's have it open while we look up the cultivator. And our cedar is so dirty you can't see what color it is. Hello, Mrs. Scuffles. Haven't you been around for a long time? You needed to... That's good. See how fast it goes. I think we will start with our fields here back home. They are rather small and we haven't got all day today. We take on the bigger field when we start in the morning. So this will be quite okay for us today, I think. See if we can turn around like that. We could. Might not be the best way to do things, but that's how we do it today. So we will try and cultivate these two fields and then we'll see what happens, and I see you on the flip side. And that seems to be it. We have a little spot here. And 100% cultivated. Nice. So we will start the other field in a little bit. But before we do that, we will go see Janet, and you can go away, Mr. Scuffles. See if we can find her. There she is. And you're grey haired today. Can we talk to you? What are you? There we go. Hello, Janet.
Darling?
Good evening, darling.
You look so good, it almost makes me speechless.
It's so nice to hear. Thank you.
Got some social points there. Like you very much isn't good enough for me.
Darling?
Good to see you. I missed you.
Is there something you need, darling?
No, not at the moment.
I am off to work. Have a great day.
Bye, sweetheart.
At least it's sweetheart and things like that. So it isn't totally bad, but it's not good either. Let's see. If we can make this field look pretty. And we're done for today. I guess Frank is rather happy that I won't have him working more than this, because it's now 6:30. And we will have a little peek in the greenhouse. Oops, got it on the nose, the door. And we can have some little water in here. And then we will go and clean you up. Oh, there was a stone. I didn't see that. Sorry. So let's do what we usually do at the end of the day. Refuel. Wash vehicle. I almost said vehicle. And wash the cultivator. And exit. It's too dark to keep on weeding, but I think I will do it off camera. So we got 2 fields left, I think. We can't see it here because we only see the crops that are growing, but we got the big field at agriculture market, and we got the little field behind Oliver's. And we got 1, 2, 6 fields growing, yes, and 4 fields that we are working with in other aspects. So that will be all for today, folks. Thank you for watching. Have a really, really good one. And do take care.